Hello, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Lisa Compton. I am an esthetician, a makeup artist, a lead director, and brand ambassador with Limelight by Alcone. And today I'd like to share with you how I feel that I built my clientele working smarter, not harder. So, there are three things I want to share with you today. One being create your brand, figure out what you want to specialize in, figure out what your talent is, what your passion is, what you love. So me as an esthetician, personally, I specialize in anti-aging treatments such as chemical peels, ultrasonic facials, things like that. And so once I figured out what my brand was going to be for skincare, then I had to figure out what other specialties I wanted to have. I love waxing eyebrows, so that's another clientele I somewhat built. And then as a makeup artist, I decided to go into more of the airbrushing for a while. So those were three of my specialties, and that's kind of how I built my brand. So when you're first starting out, or even if you have been in this business for a while, if you don't have a brand, that is very important to you and to your clients. So knowing what your brand is going to be one piece of the puzzle. Once you've figured out your brand, now it's about building yourself. Well, where do we go to build? And who do we meet? And how do we meet these people? And so when you're thinking about this, networking events, things like that, local events around you, those are great things. But in the beginning, when you're trying to build, that can be a little bit stepping outside of your comfort zone, and it can be uncomfortable. And so what I chose to do is I went to my friends and family and I shared with them the things that I specialized in and why I loved it. And then I asked them if they could share with me names of people that they thought that they could suggest to me or that they could recommend to me for these services. So it's using your network to go outside your network through your network, and it's expanding your network through your network in a nutshell. And that has really helped me build a clientele that is referral based. And when you're building a referral based clientele, it is going to be extremely loyal. It is going to be you know very they're going to be very appreciative towards you. You're going to build relationships with these people. So a referral based clientele versus a walk-in clientele can be two totally different worlds. And that being that if you don't build that relationship with that client, they're not going to feel that connection with you, and they're just going to go on to the next place. So keep in mind when you are trying to build your customer base that you really want to build a referral clientele. The third thing, which I feel is the most important thing, you guys, it's customer service. Customer service is so, so, so vital in any service industry business. The reason for it being that you need to make that person feel so special. You need to make them feel like they are the only thing that matters in the room, that you hear their problems, that you care about their problems, and that you are here to solve their problems by creating a solution for them. And so when you're working smarter, not harder with customer service, there's a lot of things where different things that I applied into my business was one, once I had a customer in my chair or in my room, I would give them the service, but I'd also give them a complimentary add-on service. One, I wanted them to feel very special, and I wanted to give it to them for free. And the second thing was I wanted them to experience it for free the first time so they knew what it was like, so that they'd want to have it every time they came back. So there were two different reasons why I did that. And so with customer service and doing something like that, it really created a customer base of people that really appreciated my services, really enjoyed my services, and in turn they would send clients back to me, and they would refer their friends and their families to me. So now not only am I going through my family and friends networks, but now I'm going through complete strangers networks because they really want their friends and family to experience something like this from me. And so then it got me thinking, okay, well, what can I do to give back to these people? So then I started creating referral contests, and for every person that they referred, I incentivized them by adding them into a raffle to get something, to earn something free, or whether it be a product or another treatment. And so that was a fun game for them, for a while. So those are some things that I did in the beginning to build my clientele. And as you all know, I'm also with Limelight, which is a direct sales company that sells professional grade makeup and all natural skincare. And so when I got involved with this company, I started seeing the commonalities between my career and this new retail business that I had just started. And so when I was building my customer base, I knew I had to have my brand. And I already had my brand as a pro esthetician and makeup artist, but now I needed to have a little bit different of a brand. I had to figure out what my specialties were going to be with my business and how I was going to really expand that to my clientele that I already had. And so when I came up with that, it was more so I was going to focus on makeup tutorials. I was going to teach people how to do their makeup so that not only did they feel confident wearing it, but they felt confident when they were applying it. So that was going to be more of my brand when it came to Limelight. I was going to be more of a teacher. And in turn, I was going to be able to now teach people how to do makeup. But then instead of sending them to Ulta or Sephora or to MAC, they were going to be able to buy product from me. I was going to be able to provide those products that I used on them in their services or in their lessons, and they'd be able to take that home. And so when I started building that customer base, that was more of the brand that I wanted to build. And so I had defined my brand. Then I had to go out and build my network for Limelight. And so how I did that was the exact same way, you guys. I went to my clients that have been with me for over 10 years. I shared with them how excited I was that I was bringing on a retail brand that I truly believed in, loved every product. And, I wanted them to share with me people that they thought would really want to learn how to do their makeup. So then I was able to expand my brand through my clients that I already had. As well as my friends and family, of course. And then third, it's always about customer service. It's always about giving back. So for every 3 people that say they referred to me to teach their friends and family how to do makeup, I gave them a free mascara. Or something like that. So I incentivize them to help me grow my business. And so when you're working smarter, you guys, it's all about thinking outside the box. It's all about taking less time to get to your final destiny. You don't want to spend all these hours working, trying to live the life you want to live, and passing it by when you could really truly figure out how to take a less amount of time to really get to that destiny. And so that's the biggest thing, you guys, is when you're working smarter, not harder, you don't want to work as hard. And so having a clientele and working through your clientele to expand your network is the best way to do it. I hope you guys learned something from this. I'm really excited to be sharing these tips and tricks with you that have helped build my career as well as my network marketing business. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.